I'm out here at the Rumsey Playground, which is better known as the summer stage. In the summer, this is where they do all the concerts. I happen to do a lot of my videos from here, which I'll show you the exact spot in a second. I like to do them over there. But I do them in the winter. I do it now. As you can see, it's winter. It's gorgeous here, but this is not the summer stage, is it? So there's a great beauty in this when something is out of season, you see. Out of season also implies that there's going to be another season, you see, next year. So one season is down and the other season is coming back next year. This is usually crowded, really crowded with people when this mediocre music comes in the summer. You know, very fashionable, different types of fashionable music. Rock, or whatever. So let me walk around here to my spot, and when I get to the spot, I will address something again, that it's a perpetuation, a cycle. Summer stage, and then it's winter, and then next year it's summer stage again, in an ever-ending process here. And that ever-ending process is just the point. It's only a continuum. There's no ending. And so with this kind of like mundane type of introduction, I'm going to bring in a really deep concept, because I think this is the concept of Mashiach. Now, how could that be? How could it be the concept of Mashiach? Well, Mashiach never comes, you see. And there is no finality. It's a continuing process of waiting for Mashiach, trying to kind of like improve things, so to speak, growth towards Mashiach. Because Mashiach won't come till everybody is realized, which is, well, that's why Mashiach isn't here. And never will be. And that's the beauty of it, because it keeps you going. It keeps you going. And that's the Mashiach process towards perfection. But you never get there. Because I was thinking about this today, about unfinished symphonies. Unfinished symphonies. Like Beethoven's Unfinished Symphony. Wrote till the end. See? And then he's left. And somebody else writes. A lot of authors write that way. They write. They end. Hey, well, somebody else is writing now. Same thing with Kabbalists. They've been Kabbalists before. Well, somebody else is doing it now. And so this is the beauty of it. This is the Mashiach process. The Mashiach process is just that. Now, you know, I'm at this spot here. I usually do selfies at this spot. So you might see this wall here, or you might see this. But the point is that it's a never-ending process. Mashiach is the perpetuation of growth, see, with no end. It's the law of the eternal return. The snake actually biting its own tail. The Ouroboros is that law of eternal return. And that snake The Nahash is the snake in the Garden of Eden. And the gematria of Nahash is 358, which is the same as the gematria of Mashiach. And the Nahash in the Garden of Eden was the Mashiach, is the Mashiach. And there is no final Mashiach. And that is the concept of Mashiach. So if you believe in the coming of the Messiah, that's just it. It's the coming of the Messiah, who never comes. The coming of the Messiah. The dream of the future. It's the same thing about the return to Zion and Jerusalem. It's a dream. It's not supposed to be realized. It's not supposed to be realized. It's a perpetuation into the future, a perpetual traveler. The Jewish person is a perpetual traveler with no homeland and no home. That's why he lives in a sukkah. And that's the concept. That's the highest concept. That's the highest concept you'll ever hear. Except somebody who's selling you Israeli bonds. Somebody selling something. But if somebody's selling nothing, then the real truth is that there is the Mashiach concept, is a putting off, a doka, into the future, a pushing off the unfinished symphony.